Well, demonstrators marched and blocked traffic outside Federal Plaza this morning to protest immigration officials converting a floor of the federal building into a detention center for immigrants. They say the conditions are unacceptable to house people for prolonged periods. More than 15 people ended up getting arrested. Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg with more from Lower Manhattan. Lauren.
Well, David, all of this was rather peaceful. The protest lasted about an hour, and then there were, of course, those arrests. But the protesters made their point that they want the way ICE operates here in New York City and around the country to change. ICE is not welcome here! The protesters sat in the intersection across from Federal Plaza, blocking traffic, a show of civil disobedience. They're speaking out against the way ICE has been operating under President Trump.
If you resist arrest, you may be charged with additional crimes.
They expected to be arrested, and many were. A far different scenario, they say, than the immigrants who've attended hearings at Federal Plaza only to be arrested. Many here say the 10th floor of this building is being used as a covert detention facility, not a processing center.
We're really concerned about the inhumane conditions in which immigrants are just being illegally detained, and also detained under very inhumane conditions on the 10th floor. We have also faith leaders here who are going to be demanding access to the building.
Those faith leaders asked politely to gain access to the building. They were denied. What is your hope to get to the 10th floor today?
Well, just to be a presence and say we're here to say that the American people are opposed to these kinds of policies. And for ICE agents, maybe that will lead to some of them reconsidering their career choice.
And today, lawmakers in D.C., including New York Congressman Dan Goldman, sent a letter to the Inspector General of the Department of Homeland Security, which oversees ICE, demanding investigations into reports of U.S. citizens being wrongfully detained by ICE agents, sometimes even violently arrested.
Half of my congregation was born in another country. They're afraid. They're here with green cards. Some of them have naturalized, but these days they're targets.
And he says that his congregants aren't just afraid. Some have changed their routines, the way they live, in order to avoid becoming targeted. Live in Lower Manhattan, Lauren Glassberg, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.